quick look at the clouds that I can't record on time lapse because I'm not at home. That's not good enough, is it? I think they're gradually, but it started off this morning with no clouds in the sky and they're gradually building up, so there might be something for me to film later. It's been a really lovely day and Mark's done the mowing. He's mowed out the front, which you will have seen on time lapse, and he's done the back, which you won't have seen on time lapse. Oh. And we're on our way to pick up pork from the farm, and we've passed a few fields with the oilseed rape coming up, which for you American people is canola, I think. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? What a beautiful day. So I had a phone call from the secretary of the rheumatologist. I don't even think she's shown my letter to the rheumatologist, which is quite disappointing, really. So she's going to put me up a prescription to give me the right amount of boxes of steroids I'd need for what my rheumatologist prescribed me last time she saw me in February. But it's like, it's not enough. And there was a discussion about 9 or 10, and I was saying, but 10 isn't enough at the moment. I couldn't say, because I couldn't have said it in French well enough at the time. I couldn't have said to her, I'm taking 15 at the moment and it's not enough, so I didn't. But I don't think she's shown the rheumatologist, so I haven't really. I was hoping that she would put me on, increase my injection amount, take it from alternate weeks to every week, but that ain't gonna happen. And I just want to be well when we go to the UK, so I'm just gonna have to suck it up, I think. So there's some oilseed rape coming up. I mean, they're not in full bloom yet, but it's coming. More yellow. You happy with your mower?
Oh yes.
Did it go well?
It did. Dries well, good turning circle, cuts well. I think I'm getting used to the controls. The instructions are in English in part, but they're not very good. But I'm working it out. So.
And the grass box. I quite like the grass box on it.
Yeah.
I think it's tidier.
Probably.
And I do tidy, don't I?
Yes.
And you?
Well, what I've always done up to now is mulch let the grass mulch in.
Just chuck it everywhere. So I'm quite pleased there's a grass box on there.
Maybe the lawn won't grow so well.
Might do, it might work. No, it'll probably work better.
Well, mulching it puts nutrients back into the soil, as I understand.
It creates a tangle.
A tangle?
Yeah, it gets tangled.
In what?
In the new grass gets tangled with the old stuff. I think I'm not gonna. No. Okay, let's go on with this. Oh, that looks like an old tractor.
Yeah, looks like it's about to pull out.
It is an old tractor, actually, isn't it? Quite old.
Grass cutter.
Yeah. This is a really wobbly road. Sorry. You've been on it before. So anyway, it's looking lovely. It's done the front, done the back. And Ludo's supposedly going to come this evening and pick up the red one. We'll see. abbey or a nunnery? I think it was a nunnery, wasn't it?
Can't they be both?
I'm not sure, but it's now a residential home, old people's residential home.
You haven't booked out places there yet, have we? But
Not yet. I think we'd have to go to Memorion into the residence door,
why?
the gold one.
They wouldn't have us there because we're not Catholic, you think? Or?
I don't think we'd be allowed in any of them, us atheists. They wouldn't let us in. We'll have to live in a tent. I don't think you have to be religious to be in an old people's home. Just because they're occupying religious buildings, I don't think we have to be religious. If not, I might have to get converted. I'll let those Jehovah's Witnesses in next time. They can convert me.
So there's the Jehovah's Witness
Religion.
old people's home. is that
Maybe.
something?
I better ask them.
Yeah.
Could ask them, couldn't I? Could we book a space?
They come and ask you, have you been saved every day?
Yeah.
We shouldn't go on about it, should I?
Okay, gonna stop here. Thanks for joining us.